week away, learning how to do landscapes. I had a really interesting day yesterday where I ended up in a private garden by mistake, and apparently that happens a lot anyway. It's a little rental property that they go to every year for 2 weeks, and they happen to really like the painting, so I'm going to drop it off to them tomorrow. I gave a little donation, and just having those connections happen through art is why I do it, really. Like, you have to paint, you have to connect to the artwork, but to connect to other people as well is amazing. And I haven't really felt like talking too much on this trip because I will take it in, see what footage I have, take some things, but it's good to get away and not have my computer, not have my games console, not have just my phone, GoPro and books and artwork. So I've read a lot this week and I've painted a lot of landscapes so far. Got another 7 sketchbooks left, and just learning how to lay it up in a way that's convincing and sort of connects to the landscape and sums up the mood of where we are. And I've not been to this part of Cornwall before, so really enjoying being somewhere new next to the sea and somewhere a bit quieter, because I didn't know it was half term when I booked, and it's been pretty good. It's been, you know, all the places we've been to, it's been really quiet, so yeah, just enjoying being next to the sea and drawing and painting and figuring out how watercolour works, because that's new, and seeing how other people use it in galleries. We went to Summer House Gallery today, which one of my colleagues from the studio, when I used to rent that, they had their work in there in April, and one of their paintings was still there. I got to talk to the front of desk, Rhiannon, who's really lovely, and talked about how I knew them, and they recognised my comment from the social media, and yeah, it's nice having those connections, and I think art can bring that to, you know, to people and having that connection. I like networking and meeting people anyway, but yeah, then they told me about another gallery which I need to go to in the next few days, so yeah, just a week of galleries and drawing from life rather than imagination, but putting my own spin on it. And you know, landscapes don't have to be a sat, they can be the mood of the place, and there's something about the raw power of the sea that inspires me, especially when I'm around the rocks, which you can just see in the distance right now. After a day drawing the animals on the farm, we went to the other cove, and it just so happened that the owner of one of the galleries there, one of the little small galleries, was the mum of the other artist, because she had his work and her own work within there and been in the gallery business for quite a while. And so I managed to get to see the amazing artwork once again from different angles, and also see the miniatures that he had done, which wasn't in the other one. So it's an amazing community of artists and just very close network. So I haven't done a whole lot of speaking to the camera, mostly because I'm actually away with my parents, because I was going to go away on my own, and then because I live alone, I didn't really fancy being away for the whole entire week. And so even when I have been on my own, out and about, sketching on the cliff, I still didn't feel like talking because I wanted to focus on the painting. I didn't want people overhearing me. I'd be out of practice with being on camera. But the main reason is because I'm on holiday and my energy levels have dropped because there's no distractions. The cottage is very tidy without all the things in the way, and I'm thinking I need to get really vigilant with sorting out my DVDs and films and all the bits of clutter, and deciding what do I need, what don't I need, and same with my art and my art supplies, and coming up with a better system to use what I've got and to get through them and to get rid of the ones that I won't be using, the things that I thought I would get into but I didn't, and just having a real clear out of being more minimal and more just getting the space being bare energy. And that's going to take a little while, and I'm sure I'll walk in and be overwhelmed and won't start, but I'm thinking I will start with the films because I've got the whole 1 to 4 box set of Futurama just before they cancelled it and then it came back, and I'm never going to watch it because I'm now in my 30s and I don't want to watch it anymore. Some people in their 30s do, and that's fine. But the point being is that was then, and I've watched it maybe 2 or 3 times through, and I'm not going to do that again. And so maybe I get rid of that. Would I regret it? I don't think so, because it's all on stream if I really want to watch it, and same with other films, and I just need to free up my space and to not be so cluttered with all these things. And it's been nice being here because this is why I like hotels and just bring what you need, because I don't have my desktop, I don't have my PlayStation, I've got my phone, check my phone now and again, but the internet's not that great here. We've got Wi-Fi in the cottage, but elsewhere I don't really get a lot. And you've got the sea, you've got a little cafe, and it's just keeping things simple, and I'm just painting every day, and that's what it should be about. I just get so distracted at home, and I want to streamline my life so that I don't. And it does have a different energy here because the city has this different buzz around it, and you can see the buses going past at night, which I actually quite like. It's relaxing. However, there's always noise in the air, there's always commotion going on, and I hadn't realised actually, it's always in the back of my mind, like hearing the neighbours or hearing police cars go by or buses, or so it's really good to get away. And I don't know if I could live in a place so quiet, but certainly it helps get away now and again, and I don't know, it gets you thinking getting away, I think. Any sort of travelling. I really like Cornwall, and it's been a long while since I've been, and it's good to be in a new location, about an hour from St Ives, and I'll definitely come back and we'll do more of this. Tomorrow I'm going to do absolutely nothing, have a cafe day. We saw St Michael's Mount and the gallery I wanted to see, the Summer House Gallery, and I asked how I go about applying, and because a studio colleague of mine from the Rented was in there. And then Thursday, which is in a couple of days, I will get to see the Eden project for the first time. Parents have seen it once before, and hopefully there's going to be some nice big plants, and I'm hoping I can get a painting done, but it depends on the setup and whether it's going to be very difficult to sit down and get that done without getting paint everywhere. But watercolour I'm really enjoying how mess-free it is, so maybe I'll become a watercolour artist after all this, who knows. But I do have a love for acrylic as well, but there's so much more paint everywhere, and it's more, so we'll see. I'm enjoying the watercolour right now though. Just a little travel set, which you can replenish with the tubes, which I need to actually get hold of at some point, but I've got enough with me right now. And yeah, game changer. But whittled on for long enough. I don't know how all these footage is going to go. I'm just filming as we go along. I am a bit sunburnt because I keep forgetting the suntan lotion, but it's been really not that hot, but I need to definitely put some on tomorrow. And yeah, this is, who knows what day this is, day 3 I think. Tune in next time, where I'll be comparing the Eden project in the Amazon jungle and a sculpture park where it was absolutely incredible and definitely gave Eden project a run for its money. Both amazing places, doing great work.